Hello. Hello. Welcome to my Sunday live. Hope you are all doing well. I have been missing the last couple of weeks. The week before was my lovely mum's birthday, and we'd had a busy weekend. And so the Sunday kind of came, and I was all partied out. So I had my feet up that weekend. And last week I have blinked and it has disappeared. I was quite poorly with a horrible bug going around, and I am feeling much better than I was, thank you. Good evening, everyone. She says, coughing on cue. The cough is still lingering. However, I am feeling hugely better than I was. I was not able to have been with you. I wasn't able to get out of bed. Friday morning, I started to feel quite unwell, and I didn't get back out of bed until Thursday, maybe. Was it Thursday? I'm lost with days. Thursday, maybe. And so, yes, feeling much better. My hair's going off to one side. I'm not sure which way on the camera to pull it or push it, or I should just leave it alone. I am feeling better. Thank you all for your lovely comments. It was so sweet of you. I miss being here. I had lots of lovely new things, which I still have, to show you. And I wasn't able to come and show you those last week. So yeah, I was disappointed to not be here. But I am back, and yes. Oh, bless you, Sue. No, I will take it steady. I did test for COVID a couple of times in the week, and it wasn't showing as that. I think it was just it's just a horrible flu. I mean, it literally just floored me. So yes, but on the mend. So a bit of crafting for you this evening. First of all, I've got lots of lovelies to show you. So let me see if I can get my tech working. There we go. Right, we have got, so what have we got? We've got the Garden Meadow. This is an online exclusive that is coming. Michelle says coffee is always the best remedy. You are so correct. I've been desperate to get back to my craft room. Although when I came to do a couple of bits and pieces, I came and did some bits, and I thought, I'm gonna have to go and have a lay down. I'm gonna have to have a sleep. So yeah, I have been taking it steady, just taking it one step at a time. No, the COVID doesn't always show. I think that's the case, but I think, as I say, I think probably was just a not very nice bout of flu. So yes. Anywho, so Garden Meadow, here we are. So this is available to demonstrators to pre-order now, and it will be becoming available on the, I should have got my information before I came on. I want to say the 7th. I'm just going to do a quick check. Online exclusives. 7th of November. This plus more will be available to purchase. So this is the lovely stamp set. We have got some coordinating dies with this. So there's this big archway, which has got the cuts down the middle and then the embossing on both sides. Hazel says, what I say, yippee. Yes. This cute fence, and then the outline fence for the stamped image. So you've got both. outlines of bits and bobs that are in there, and then these die cut pieces which cut out. They're very clever. Let me just grab a scrap of paper and show you, and then I'll come back and show you the papers. Put that to one side. Hazel, is it freezing? Try on YouTube. Hopefully that might help. So this does this very clever kind of push through. So you can snip that off, obviously, and have that as different layers, but you can just have that out of your paper as well, which is very clever, the way those pieces work. So that's those dies, and then you've got the coordinating ribbon. Let's see. So this is pecan pie. It's vanilla, but with a pecan pie thread through it. I'm glad you came over there. When I suggested Hazel, I thought, oh, go to YouTube. I think it might be better for you. And then I realized you won't necessarily be able to hear me say that because Facebook was freezing on you. So I'm glad you found me. So beautiful to tie. Very, very lovely. Michelle says new goodies are waiting for me at home. Oh, that's the best. Oh my goodness, you've been properly on your travels. Wow. Can't wait to get home. I know it's the best, isn't it, when you get home and then you can craft, especially with some new goodies. These I'm not sure they're available everywhere, but these are like brass little swallow birds and dragonflies. There are or were some butterflies that are very similar. Brushed brass butterflies. So you might have some of these in your stash. They are a similar look, different shape, obviously, but they would easily swap out if you wanted to use up the stash that you have, or weren't able to get your hands on those. So the papers, I won't take ages to go through these, but let me share with you these beautiful, beautiful papers. So they are all stunning, kind of look like paintings. Oh, bless you, Betty. It's amazing what a bit of makeup will do before you come on. These are just gorgeous on their own. They are pictures all by themselves. It's gorgeous with the pinks, isn't it? Beautiful. Some have got busier backgrounds, some have got more muted backgrounds. Yellows. Look at those daisies. Gorgeous. Path and the tree. These are all just beautiful, isn't it? Whoever painted the original of these, it's just so clever. They're so gorgeous. I'd love to see the original artworks of these. They would be stunning. The papers are stunning, but the originals would be just gorgeous. Look at those. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So there we have. That is 6x6 Meandering Meadows DSP. Loads of colours in there. Balmy blue, basic black, bravely bushel. The list goes on. Cherry cobbler, crushed curry, fresh freesia. All the colours. Melon mambo. There's a whole big list of colours in there. So you will find plenty of colours to mix and match that with. Isn't it gorgeous? So that I thought we might have a play with this evening. I was going to just quickly show you. I won't take ages over this, but I was going to quickly just show you my bundle of product that came, which was the Be Mine sweet. And as a demonstrator, I was able to pre-order this for signing up to our on-stage event. Now, there is 2 days, well, there is today and then there is Monday and Tuesday left. If you would like to take advantage and get early sneak peek product, the joining offer is still available until Tuesday. So you can join as a demonstrator for £64.50, I'm going to say. And you will get £130 of product for that join. You'll also get access to the onstage online event for free, which is worth £72. So an absolute steal. There is a more option as well, so you can pay the regular £99 join fee and get even more for your money, and you would still get the access to the online event as well. It is a brilliant time to join, and what is even better is that you can pre-order this wonderful bundle of cute product, so sweet, to play with early. So these are sweet papers, the honeybee and the red. That one's so sweet, the little hugging bee, and the gingham, love a gingham, more bees and hexagons. And the colours in that paper are basic black, daffodil delight, lemon lime twist, petal pink, pool party, and sweet sorbet is the red in that one. They are so sweet and coordinate with this little bundle. So you've got the Be My Valentine stamp set, which has got the cute little faces to put onto the bees or onto other little characters that you might have. Some little flowers, and then the hexagons, and then a whole array of sentiments. So a nice mix in there. Aren't the bees really cute? It comes with a punch, which is always fun. So the punch does 3 bits. You've got like a little speech bubble, which is the bee. So that will punch your bee out. And then you've got the heart, which will be the wings, but also cute as just a heart. And then a little mini heart as well. So it does all of those bits. And a punch is great because it's quick crafting, isn't it, with a punch. These are huge, actually, square pillow boxes. These are a good size, and they come with the adhesive on there. So you've got those ready to go, and they will just fold up into those circle lines. Will just push, and you'll get a really nice size box. Give that a shove in. And those will stick. Ooh. Like that. So they'll come together. So they're a good size box, not too tricky to put together, and then that will just close down, and then you can decorate and tie that up. They are very sweet. I reckon, don't know, a couple of Lindor chocolates in there maybe. Not a bad size. This ribbon is lovely. I remember we had a thicker version of this. It's in a Poppy Parade maybe, but this is Sweet Sorbet and it's slightly thinner. I love a ribbon like this. It ties so nicely. I wish we had more in this style. Look at that bow. Isn't it nice? Just sits so nicely. Will tie around that box beautifully, but be perfect for other projects as well. If you don't really if the bees and the kind of sweet valentines and that kind of stuff isn't your bag, these boxes and this ribbon is just gorgeous. Would definitely recommend getting some of that when it becomes available, for sure. Right, let me put the box out of the way and show you these cute little adhesive sequins. Might put some of these, mix and match these with our garden meadow. So there's hearts and flowers, very sweet, nice spring colours, and plenty on there. You've got 64 pieces. But yeah, plenty of hearts and flowers to have a play with. And then yeah, that is the bee suite. So I haven't made anything with that yet. I haven't had a chance, but I can't wait to have a play and make something to share with you all with that bundle. So let me excuse me, let me put that to one side. And I had some kits as well, but I think we'll just get making, and then I can show you the kits another time. I had one of the Christmas kits too, but I will just make some bits and pieces with you, and then we can do kits another day. Good morning, Cherry. So our clocks went back last night, so I don't know if am I on earlier for some people or later? Hey Susan, how are you? Good morning. I'm just saying our clocks changed last night, so I think that might be why you've maybe caught me. I'm not too early. I'm on later. Yeah. So yeah, it's nice. Although it got to dinner time, I was like, gosh, it feels so late. Isn't that amazing that just 1 hour will make such a difference to messing around with your body clock? I don't mind it when the clocks change at this time of the year, because you get the extra hour in the morning. But it's the spring one that messes with me. It takes me ages to get back into the swing of things. Right. Let's do Melon Mambo on the flowers, and then we'll take some decisions on Jerry says, I'm good, nearly 10 a.m. workout done, cooking some eggs and then getting something. Oh, nice. That sounds like a nice morning. Very lovely. It's been a funny old day today. It obviously with the clocks changing, but then it's been pouring down and then the sun's come out, and then it's been pouring down and hailing, and then the sun's come out again. So it can't quite make its mind up, but generally quite wet. Damp is the general feel of the weather at the moment. Very autumnal. I'm hoping it gets a little drier for Tuesday, because we have some friends coming and they've got younger children, young children. And we promised we'd take them trick-or-treating with Joshua. He kind of doesn't mind going out, it's not a big thing so much now, but he is looking forward to taking them out and about and going trick-or-treating. So, and we'll have kind of food at home and do the kind of pumpkins and that kind of fun stuff. I like that side of it. It's fun. Sue says another storm coming. Oh yeah, it's been wet and windy. Wet and windy. Right, the colours I'm using is Lemon Lime Twist and Melon Mambo. Two newer blend colours, ones you might not have in your stash, but I think they kind of make the perfect pairing. I don't know what's going on with my lighting tonight. Sorry, I've got a massive shadow on my desk, but hopefully you can see that okay. Let's do, I love this wheelbarrow. I love a wheelbarrow with plants in it anyway. Shall we do the wheelbarrow in a colour, or should we do it in, what about blue? Should we do boho blue and maybe oh, what do we reckon? Should we do a bit of, that's pretty, isn't it? I think we'll do the boho blue. It would be tempting to do a brown or grey wheelbarrow, but I think we'll go blue. Just for a bit of sunny colour. Oh, copper clay would look pretty, wouldn't it? Might do another one with copper clay in a moment, Paul. That's a good shout. Good shout. I wonder whether to do the handles. Might do them grey. It's a circle on top of sneak peek of me. Yeah. I like a circle sneak peek. I have my card and a cuppa group. So every week we create a card together and I share the supply list ahead with a little sneak peek, and it's always a cropped sneak peek and a circle. And sometimes my circles can get meaner and meaner with how much I share or don't share in advance of making the card. So it's always fun to see what people have guessed. Well, I think it's fun. Other people might think that they're mean. Excuse me, sorry for coughing on you. Right. We don't want to give the game away. You don't want to give the game away before you get the reveal. Otherwise you don't get the fun. Right, fun for you, yeah. Yeah. Can I make a fancy fold not look like a fancy fold if I crop it in a certain way? It's always a challenge. All right. Light. Let's do, this is the light, what am I colouring with? Light grey granite. Dark grey granite on the wheel. I might add a little bit of black to this tire. What do we reckon? Might add a little bit of dark. So this is light basic black. Let's do. Melissa said, I mean, it would be so boring if we saw the card ahead. I'm glad you agree, Melissa. Betty says my wheelbarrow is a sunny yellow. Your coloured wheelbarrow or your wheelbarrow in real life? Because I'd love a yellow wheelbarrow in real life. I think that would be amazing. Our wheelbarrow is just a garden green colour. Super boring. But I think a fun colour would be much more exciting. So that is the, what is that? Light basic black. And I'm going to blend that with the dark grey granite in real life. How cool. Sarah says she's got a purple wheelbarrow. I'm jealous for your coloured wheelbarrows. The wooden ones that you plant up, I love those. Absolutely love those. I think they're so sweet. Right. There we go. So we've got our beautifully planted wheelbarrow, nice and bright. Let's do a blue barrow from Paddington. Oh, I love Paddington barrow. So sweet. Right, let's cut this. So there must be. So my combo for my mini cut and emboss is the 3 plate, and then I do the 2 with the 2 on top. And I just find that it always goes through so much smoother than using the 1 plate. If you're finding it is too loose or it's not cutting, then play around and use the 1, of course. But that would be my tip. Okay. Let's cut this out. Bring that in so you can see. I'll just slide that through. Good morning. Right. There we are. So we've got our cute wheelbarrow. And then we need something to put that on. So these papers are just wonderful, and I think they're going to do a great job of just being mostly what we need on our card. So let's pick out something with the pink. There we go. And I was going to grab, let me just take my, while I go wandering off around my craft room, it's not that far. I'm just going to grab the rectangle dies, or deckled rectangles maybe, or scallops, I don't know, something like that. Deckled rectangles, there we go. They will do the job. So the deckled rectangles, and we can create ourselves a cool frame. Maybe I might go 1 smaller there. Kind of cool. Right, so I'm going to make a white frame. So to do that, I'm just going to layer the 2 rectangles together, and I'll just tape them in place so that we get a fairly even cut. So I'll just wind that through my larger machine and grab a frame. So that'll give us a few bits and pieces, but it's the frame that I am after rather than the middle piece. So tape to one side. Oop. These rectangles, and I think like these basic shapes are so cool for just handy basic shapes. Right, let's just cut this into our card front. Now, I don't know whether we want just that bit. Maybe, because I could be a little bit more economical with this if I cut that in 3. So if I cut that at 3 inches, then we'll get 2 out of 1 piece, and can then kind of place that and decide where we want that to be. But I just do a little cut under there and trim that. Not much waste off there. And then we've got our framed picture. So pretty. So I can glue that on, I think. And I'll just put a little bit of glue on the inside edge of that frame. And then I have that on there. And our wheelbarrow can kind of sit off to the edge of that frame, I think. So let's go. I'm going to go pretty boring with the white. I kind of feel like I should probably go something darker. Maybe the boho blue might. I'm going to grab a blue in a second just to see if that looks better. What's that? Or even a pink, maybe a melon mambo. Let's grab both. So we've got the blue. Not sure about the size of that. Not sure. Is that melon mambo? Oh. I like the pink. Quite like the pink. I wonder if I just go one frame bigger than the still could just frame it with the decal. Tricky. Do I go plain or do I go deckled? Could just go plain edge. And what about, and then I was thinking that as well. I'm going to cut a plain edge and do a deckled as well, but I think the plain's going to win. And then go like, what is this white base? I think just the pop of the pink just is enough in the plain. Like that. Right. So thicker white card. And then we can maybe glue that flat. It's a bit of an, like you get because of the shape of an A4 card versus the deckled rectangles, you get that longer edge rather than the exact border, but I don't mind that. So go there, and then we'll go raise this up. Oh, smoky slate base. Susan, controversial. Right, hang on. Hold up. See, I am terrible for reaching for a white. I'm a horror. Always going for a white. Right, I could. Oh, I like the grey. The grey is nice. Oh. Hang on. Do I want the pink as well? The pink and the grey is nice, isn't it? I love that grey. Very nice. Because you're so good, Susan. She's so good. Right, let's do back with the pink. I love this suggestion. Pink and grey and green are just such good combos. Look at that. Just softens it, actually. I like that. Nice. Nice. Let's go grey. Right. Pink on the grey. And then let's pop this. Let's put another doodah in the middle just to stop it dropping. And go in the middle with that. And on here. It's going to have to be popped up, isn't it? Let's pop that up on some dimensionals. And then that sits at the front there. And you just got that right in the front of that picture. That paper is so pretty. Let's have, we've got hello, happy birthday, every day is a fresh start, thinking of you, I can't imagine having a better friend. I like the happy birthday. Let's do that. I'm not sure about the exclamation mark, but we'll see. Could stamp in grey. Let's grab our basic grey, just because it's not so harsh as stamping in the black. So, happy birthday. There we go. Angel says, no wonder I can't find dimensionals in the catalogue. They're called doodahs. Exactly. You're looking up the wrong thing. The doodah and a mini doodah. I should know the dimensional numbers off by heart. I ordered so many of them. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's put a happy birthday. Where to sentiment? I think on the wheelbarrow or just above. I'm thinking maybe just above, just because I don't want to cover up that, but it needs to kind of sit with this image down here. So maybe just down here and just off to the side, just to kind of peek out from the frame a little bit. Let's do that with our mini doodahs, and we will have, they fit just the perfect width. Now there, birthday. Now, do we need a little bit of bling or something on there? We've got these birds. maybe, I feel like it kind of with the grey, I feel like I'm tempted just to go rhinestones rather than add another kind of shape onto the card. But I could be easily persuaded. We could have, oh, dragonfly, not bird. Tricky. Yes, two shapes of bird and then the dragonfly. Sort of, I feel like rhinestones is the way to go. Just because I want the grey and pink kind of element to stay rather than bring in the gold. So I think just a little bit of bling there. It needs a bee, yeah. Have a giant bumblebee over the middle. I think, could that almost be, are we done? Is that card done? I think it could be. That feels like a simple card for an Emma. I feel like that wasn't too many elements. Emma symbol. Right, let's do another card. I really like those papers. They're so such pretty backgrounds. So there we go. There is one done. Let's do Paul's given you the numbers for the doodahs and the mini doodahs. 104 430. Feels like a familiar phone number. I just I punch that number in so often. Right, let's do another one, shall we? So we do something with the gate. The gate is so lovely. I've got a couple of gates. I did die cut a couple of gates out before I came on. Just because I thought it would save a little bit of time. So we could use the other piece of this paper and just do something thin and simple with this. What about maybe I could cut that down a little narrower and do something down the center so that it's like gate width. Cut a little bit off that. There. Just wondering. Have that at the bottom and then get. Fancy a brick wall embossed with the arch cut with a gate in it. Just do it, no regret. Yeah, just cut into it. Just do it. Enjoy. Right. Does that make that gate look tiny? Don't know. I'm thinking like just the gate down the bottom there, or could I'm thinking welly boots and kind of like something sitting in front of that gate. I just really like that. That gate is so lovely. Right, we'll come back to that gate in a second. Let's stamp out something to go with. Let's do these cute welly boots. There's going to be a whole debate on whether they're called welly boots or gum boots or what they're called. I feel like we've had this conversation before, but it's always a good one. It's cute. Cute. Welly boots. And then we're going to mask off that and put this little flower inside. It's got to be done. Right, masking paper is here. Which just mask across those welly boots, and then we can put our flower. So if you mask off where you don't want to get the ink, then we can stamp. I vote for wellies. Wellies a city here, Wellington. Yeah. There we go. Little plants inside the boots. So sweet. I'm going to stick with the same colours. So we'll stick with the same colours as we had on the other card and go for like melon mambo flower. So just do a touch of the blend and kind of zhuzh that out. And then we can do some lemon lime twist. And there's votes for classes with this. I'll have to see what I can do. Let me see for sure. We'll go boho blue. These are the blue that is on my desk. So because I've now there is a die for these, but now because I've put the flower inside, then neither die will work because I've masked them together. So I'm going to cut these out. Let's grab a grey. There's lots of votes for gum boots, I think. Yeah. Something about a blue. I so desperately want to make them a polka dot. Can I make them a polka dot? We could do will the misty moonlight go over the top? So if I do dark enough, maybe not. Navy, dark misty moonlight. Let's try that. Yeah. So I go, so this is boho blue. I'm going to take my dark misty moonlight blend and then I'm going to just add some polka dots. And just do some half circles as well. So cool. I love a polka dot on a boot or something. Done this with dresses and things before now, but oh, white spots would have been fun, Hazel. Okay, I've got our polka dot welly boots. And we shall fussy cut these out. And then decide where to put them. So this gives me some thinking time. Like, what am I going to do with this card? What am I going to do with those gates? Oops. Put some colour on this gate. I do like a white gate, but like maybe excuse me, do a little crumb cake. Is it a wood gate or a metal gate? I know, right? So should we go brown, or I'm gonna go brown, I think. I'm gonna go wooden gate. So just adding on with the blending brush and some crumb cake ink. I think that's where I'm at, Susan. So the gate looks a bit tiny, with the DSP looking quite big. So I don't know if there's any smaller, or I could just like abandon the DSP a little on this one and go, because I think that's kind of cute on its own, like having just that, like really simple, and just put some blue, like just keep it really, really simple, and maybe like cut in maybe the grass. How does that cut? Let's cut that and see. Let's just cut this background. The stamped gate is bigger actually, Rachel. I think you're right. The stamped gate would make a bigger image. So we can have some grass just for texture. I wonder. That kind of looks cool with the grass just coming up from the front there. And maybe just a touch of green on that. So if I put a bit of cardstock underneath there and grab some lemon lime. So we'll stick to the same colour. So this is lemon lime twist. And we'll just put some green on there, which, without going all over the top and bottom. And I'm going to stick these gates together just because you probably only need one, but I've gone to just to give it a bit of thickness, and I'd cut two. Let's go 2, and just going to do a tiny bit of blue. Let's pop that in there. Just before I do, actually, before I stick that down, I'm going to regret that if I don't put some blue. I'll do a little blue. Louise says, I'm not too bad, thank you, Louisa. Thank you for asking. Not too bad. I definitely wasn't able to be here with you last week. It was definitely not possible. But I'm feeling much better than I was. So I'm glad to be able to be back to my crafting. Right, so I'm putting a little pool party just behind there. Hoping that'll just give it a touch of depth. So that glue should still be good to go. Sit that fence behind the grass. Looking cool. Right. One is kind of there. In front, maybe. Oh, I don't want them to sink into that bit. Maybe off to the side. There. I think. Yeah, let's go there. My goodness. Oh. Right. Let's put that there. So cute. That now looks like it's flying slightly, but I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I might just put a bit more green. Let's just put a bit more green, so it looks less hovering, more hillside. Should we have some? Yeah, I think it was actually Louise. I was absolutely I couldn't have got out of bed if I'd wanted to. There was I was out for the count, so I think it was. I kept testing. I tested a couple of times for COVID, and that didn't show. But yeah, I was. The boys were very much fending for themselves because I was completely out for the count. I was not. Well, I just lost the week, really. Right, I'm doing a little bit of splattering. I'm trying to be quite cautious with this because I don't want to over add the green, but I did want a little bit of texture just down on this grass bit here. And then should we have some? I do love the lemon lime twist colour. I was really pleased when they brought Parakeet Party into the in colours, and I really do. I did like the Parakeet, but when lemon lime twist came back, that has taken a firm favourite over the Parakeet Party. I just love the limey colour of it. So lovely. Right, shall we do? What other sentiments are in this set? So we've got, what about thinking of you? Thinking of you is quite nice, isn't it? We could have a nice thinking of you. And that could fill in this little space here. Kind of there. Am I going to be brave enough to stamp that on the background? Now I've done all of that. Oh my goodness. Do you ever sometimes think it's not the best idea? Thinking of you. Right. I'm going to go for it. Hold your breath. Ta-da! It's okay. It was all right. Okay. Right, gems. Let's do some rhinestones on this as well, so that we just keep it nice and simple, the same as we had on the last one. Yep. Maybe a little rhinestone over here. Cute. So I really like the Should we do grey again? Or should we do crumb cake? Crumb cake, maybe. Oh, you're all so sweet. Thank you so much for your lovely messages. I really did appreciate that. I just didn't have a chance to respond to them all. Right, let's do crumb cake, and that will match in with the fence gate bit. Maybe need to trim that down a little. Yes, it wasn't pleasant. Louisa, have you been poorly too? Bless you. Right. Let's stick that on, and then we have two fairly simple cards actually. I think just a nice little note card with these cool dies, and so this is available as a full suite, or individual items are available on the 7th of November. If you're a demo, you can pre-order this, so you might have your hands on it, or it might be winging its way to you already. Slightly further over than that. I'm using, it's called Garden Meadow, Louisa. It's an online exclusive, and it's got cute wheelbarrow and some gardening bits in it, and some gorgeous paper. Right, there we go. There you have two cards with this Garden Meadow bundle. I hope you are feeling inspired to either use your set if you have it already, or if not, it's available coming the beginning of November. I forgot to put my picture back on as I went wandering off to do my die cutting. There we go. We've got two cards. Sylvia says, thrilled to bits you're back in the land of the living creating. Oh, I am thrilled to bits too, honestly. I was laying there, I almost was like, I couldn't even think of crafting, and then I was thinking, I really want to, I've got so much on my list that I need to be doing, or that I've got classes coming up, or I wanted to do my Sunday live with you, but there was not, my mind was wanting to go and do that, my body was saying no. So it wasn't happening. So yeah, well rested and on the mend for sure. Thank you for everyone for joining me as always. Lovely to see you, whether you're here live or in the replay. I will take proper photos of these and share them on my socials and whatnot in the week. Thank you for your lovely get well messages. It's been very kind of you all. I will be back for sure next Sunday. I can't believe we're into November. If you are wanting to join and you've been thinking about joining, don't get to the next weekend and realise that you've missed the offer. It is Monday and Tuesday only now. So you've got 2 days. You've got this evening and then you've got 2 days left to join. If you want to take advantage of that fabulous joining offer, I would love to have you on my team. Feel free to reach out and message me if you've got any questions. Otherwise, I will see you next Sunday for more creating. Maybe some Christmas cards next weekend. I've got my eye on the Merry and Bright bundle, so maybe some bright bulbs will be the cards for next weekend. So have a wonderful weekend, have a wonderful week everyone, and I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.